Yo guys, what's up? I got the plays for you guys for the NBA games on Monday. We only got two games today, so I only have two plays for you in this video, but we're going to get into them in 1 second, and hopefully we can cash out on this two-man. First, before we do, make sure to drop a like, guys. It's free. It takes 1 second to do. I know I ask for it every video, but I really do appreciate it, and I grind these videos out every single day, so please make sure to drop a like on this video, and do not forget to subscribe. We're very close to 25K subscribers, so please make sure to subscribe. Again, post these videos every day for you guys, and we have been doing pretty well in the playoffs these last couple of days. We have not cashed the play, but we're still getting very close. We're only missing by one, sometimes two legs, but I think today, again, we're going to end up missing by one leg. So most of the time we're either cashing a play right here, or we're missing by one leg. So we've been doing really well. Hopefully we could do very well again in this video and cash this two-man. First, before we get into the picks today, like always, I always tell you guys this, I also have a free VIP. When you're in the VIP, it is this simple. So many people get it confused. All VIP is extra slips every day. You'll get 7 extra slips texted directly to your phone. It's just screenshots texted directly to you. There's no weird Discord, nothing like that. It's super simple, super easy. I know 60-year-old guys that are in the VIP and they still understand how to use it. I'm telling you guys, it is super simple, super easy to do, and it's 7 extra slips every single day. When we sweep in the VIP, we go up over 15 units in one day. Today on Sunday, we were literally 1 point away from sweeping VIP. So 1 point away from going up 15 units, and that happens, probably at least once a week. So make sure to get in the VIP. It's going to take you 5 minutes to do. All you have to do to get in VIP for an entire month is make sure you live in one of these white or gray states on this map right here, including even parts of Canada. If you do, that means you could download either the Sleeper app or the Chalkboard app. You do not have to download both, just one or the other. I don't care which one. So choose one of these apps, download it. They're both basically the same thing. It's going to ask you right away if you have a promo code. Make sure to type in code GHOST before you deposit. It has to be before you deposit, guys. So make sure to do that correctly. You can't go back and change it or fix it afterwards. You have to type in code GHOST before you deposit. But as long as you do, you just have to deposit at least $10 on that app, and then drop a comment down below letting me know you signed up. That way I can find you and I'll send you the link to the free month of VIP. So again, just deposit at least $10 using code GHOST on either Sleeper or Chalkboard, and you get a free month of VIP. Also, Sleeper, as you guys can see, you get $100 for free and a free Steph Curry square. And then Chalkboard, same thing, $100 for free and a free Steph Curry square. So again, just by going to the links down below in the description and comments of this video, depositing at least $10 on one of those apps, you get $200 for free, 2 free squares, and a free month of VIP. If you are already on those apps but you still want VIP, you can get a friend or a family member on using code GHOST. I will give you the free month of VIP. I really don't want to charge. The whole point of VIP is to give even more extra slips to you guys later on in the day when I find more plays that I like, and I want to do it completely free. So that's the whole point of it. So if you're already on those apps, get a friend on, get a family member on using code GHOST, and I will still give you the free month of VIP. And we'll talk about it more throughout the video, but I actually just genuinely like those apps a lot more than Prizepicks anyway. But let's hop into the video. Let's hop into the plays. So the first play I have today is going to be something that we've taken, honestly, I think every single game of the series so far. So the two games we got, if you guys don't know, we got Warriors versus Houston, and then the other one is going to be Cavs versus the Heat. So we're going to go to the Warriors-Rockets game first, and like I said, we've taken this pretty much every single game of the series. We're taking Sengun over 11 rebounds in this game. Throughout the series, when it first started, we saw him at, I think, 9.5 rebounds and then 10. I told you guys by the end of the series, it was probably going to start being normal at like 11.5. So far, we're all the way up to 11 right now, but I still like it over on 11 because I think over on 10.5, I love that line. Over 10.5, I think that's an absolutely great line right there. So if I like over 10.5, I think worst case scenario here, we get a push, we get a tie at 11. But I do think he has the upside to go way over 11. As you can see, the last couple times he's played the Warriors, one game right here, still in the regular season, he had 14 rebounds. Just a couple games ago, he had 16 rebounds. He had another game before this one where he had 13 rebounds against the Warriors. I've said it before, I'll say it again. He's averaging over like 13 rebounds a game against the Warriors. So he gets so many rebounds against us. And I say us because I am a Warriors fan, by the way. So I'm telling you guys, I'm not biased at all. He is going to dominate the glass in this game again. This is a must-win game for the Rockets, so I expect him to play 35-plus minutes in this game, which the last couple, we've seen him under 35 in a few of them. I do think he'll end up playing over 35 minutes, so even more minutes in this game. I definitely expect him to go over 11 rebounds. I think this one game where he had 9 rebounds, Steven Adams, I think I want to say Steven Adams in that game had like 10 rebounds or something like that. So obviously that took a lot away from Sengun, but obviously Steven Adams should play less in this game. Sengun should play way more in this game. So he really should be hogging up all of the rebounds against the Warriors in this game. So again, 10.5. If you get that on any other app, I think Chalkboard has it at 10.5 right now. I love that line. At 11, I still think it's okay. So I'm still going to be taking the over on Sengun at 11 rebounds. And again, on a day where you only have 2 games, there's not too much that I love in either of these games. This is definitely one of the best plays on the board. And throughout the whole series, it really has been one of the better plays on the board. So Sengun, over 11 rebounds. The second play I have, obviously going to be in this other game. We're going to be taking Ty Jerome, and we're going to be taking him over his PRA at 19.5. So the reason I want to take Ty Jerome is looking at this game. Obviously, Cavs are up 3-0 in the series. It's basically over at this point. I don't necessarily expect the Heat to come out and just, have their heads dropped right away and just give up and just wave the white flag. However, I do think Cavs are going to win this game. I do think it'll probably end up being a double-digit blowout. Honestly, probably even by like 20 plus points. That wouldn't shock me too much. If it is, Ty Jerome should get some extra run in a situation like that, where towards the end of the game, they're trying to use Donovan Mitchell and Darius Garland as least as humanly possible. If they could save their energy for later rounds, keep them healthy, they're going to do that. So I think Ty Jerome in a game like this, we should see him, especially in the second half, get a lot more minutes than he normally does. Not to mention Darius Garland is still questionable. He didn't play last game. If he ends up not playing this game again, then this is almost a guaranteed lock. Last game without Darius Garland, he had 27 PRA. Pretty much every single game that I can find when Darius Garland doesn't play, Ty Jerome is going over his PRA pretty much every single game. So if Darius Garland ends up being out, this line is, again, almost as close to a lock as you could possibly get. And even if Darius Garland does play, I expect them to try to use him not too much, try to use him very little amount. And Ty Jerome should go over 19.5. The guy's been killing it. I mean, he's gone over 4 out of his last 5 games. He's doing really well in the playoffs, other than this one really bad, shooting night right there. And he still had 9. It's not like he had, 3 or 4 or anything like that. So I really do like Ty Jerome. He's averaging like over 24 PRA in his last 10 games. So he is on fire. This line, honestly, in general, is kind of too low for him anyway. But in a situation like this, where Darius Garland might end up not playing, I like Ty Jerome over 19 PRA. So that's going to be the 2 plays I have for you guys for these games on Monday. Again, make sure to drop a like on the video. I'd really, really appreciate that. Don't forget to subscribe. And before we get out of here, guys, again, I will remind you, I say it every day, you need to have either the Chalkboard app or the Sleeper app. If you want VIP, you want free money, you want free plays, perfect, great. Get on one of those apps using code GHOST. You get all that stuff. On top of that, even if you don't care about any of that stuff, which I don't know why you wouldn't care because it's free money and free plays, even if you don't care about that, you should still be on at least one of those apps if you live in one of these states, because their lines are way better. Their payouts are way better. It happens every single video, especially for the NBA. And Sengun is a perfect example right here. His line on Chalkboard, like I said, 10.5 right now. That's a great line right there. And that happens with almost every single play that I end up taking in these videos. You could find a better line on Chalkboard or Sleeper and have the same payout or a higher payout. So again, highly, highly recommend, especially for the NBA, to have at least one of these apps, if not both. But even then, make sure to use code GHOST so you get $100 for free and a free play on both apps. And then again, if you want the free month of VIP, just drop a comment down below so I can find you and send that link to you. Other than that, guys, these are the 2 plays I have for you for these games on Monday. Good luck with all your bets, and I'll catch you next video.